you think they should know anything about the country, any of their history or any of our traditions or anything like that?
They're learning what rights they have. They're learning how they can be an active member of their community. They're learning how their government works and how their local government works. And so these young students are learning through an interactive online free gaming system the sound foundations of what it means to be a participating citizen in the United States.
So when iCivics came along, we were very interested in trying that. The risk is if the game takes over the learning. So it was real critical in our research that even though we had this avatar game format, that the students learned what they would have learned without the game format. So I felt comfortable as long as that was the criteria, because the kids loved it. It was an instant success. They were talking about it. They were actually looking forward to their civics classes and social studies classes, but that worry was always there. Are we too much game and not enough learning? So we were very thrilled with the results.
The biggest factor that we found is that this is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are. We've proven this with the data. It doesn't matter who you are, what gender you are, what category they've put you in, socioeconomic, disadvantaged economically, learning disability, ELL, it doesn't matter. It's the great equalizer. They're all learning equally.
There are a lot of curriculum developers who develop curriculum and don't want research to be done on it, frankly, because they don't want to know if it really works. And that's an unfortunate reality for educators across this country. I think the great thing about iCivics is that they did want to know, does it work? But what we're hearing from teachers from 4th through 12th grade is that it really is a great program. The test scores are indicating that students are seeing gains. From our initial study of these classrooms, we saw a significant improvement, statistically significant improvement from students based on their pre to post-test scores.
Because of iCivics, I've now got 500 children who are interested in their future in this country. They're interested in learning. We expect good results on their end of course exams because of their learning of this area.
I think that every classroom, at least from 5th grade up for sure, needs to be doing iCivics, because I want to tell you that I have learned some things about our government by playing iCivics, and we would have a much more knowledgeable body of people dealing with politics and voting and all those kinds of things if everybody were doing iCivics. It's one of the best programs I've ever seen.
This has been the greatest experience for not only myself but the teachers involved that I've seen in 11 years, or this is my 12th year in Waco ISD.
With iCivics, they can play a game that's fun and teaches all those higher level concepts, but in a very approachable way, which, you know, if I can get them to learn and have fun at the same time, that makes it even better.
I know a lot of people talk about cell phones in the classroom or iPads, but we have to embrace technology because it really is the wave of the future.
Yes, there was. But schools can't make rules that stop students from doing things that they have the right to do under the Constitution. The First Amendment protects Ben's right to wear the T-shirt.
It is not a boring curriculum. Across the board, we've seen students who, in all areas, are learning core content knowledge about civics. They're learning how our government is run.
See, every 2 years, we have the power to completely, technically, in a proper way, but overthrow our government.
At iCivics is pushing students to that next level, to be active civic participants who are going to engage in their communities and make a difference.
The Baylor Law students love this opportunity to be connected to the rising generation, a way for them to be of service, to give back. And then we're hearing great reports about the students themselves in the WISD, how excited they are to have this great, remarkable tool as a way to really learn about our basic institutions. You too can be a United States Senator, or you too can be a Supreme Court Justice. It's very exciting. I wish I had had that when I was a kid.